Now, what do charity workers, MPs and David Beckham have in common? Well, they have all been invited to the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton.
Well, almost 2,000 invitations have been sent out, and although the guest list hasn't been made public, a few names are trickling out in the press. The couple is said to have worked very hard to balance the guest list. Well, we've got wedding planner Mark Niemierko here to tell us a little more. It's always tricky, isn't it, trying to split the should invites, the must invites and the want to invite.
For sure. I think with any couple, it's always, and any family, it's really awkward. But obviously this family, it's on a whole other scale. It's a big international wedding. Everyone wants that invitation. And wants
yes,
to be
and we're not given the details, the names, but we're given the sort of the areas.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, I believe there are 30 members of the armed forces, for example, being invited, which is these will be friends and colleagues, presumably from the military.
Well, absolutely, and there's also obviously the government, Parliament. There's also supposedly meant to be people from William's charities, about 80 or so guests there. But I think the key with this wedding is that William and Kate, whilst it is obviously a big, grand affair, a national event, an international event, they really want to keep it personal, and 1,000 invitations have been set aside for both William and Kate's close family and friends.
1,000 close family and friends?
Yeah, you know, well, haven't you got close 1,000 friends? But yeah, no, and so they do want to have that personal touch to it, and I think there's also, the Foreign Office have said that there's a huge amount of other heads of state and kings and queens from other countries, and that's obviously perhaps for the British family, royal family, to form a better relationship with the country, really.
It's quite interesting to see what the palace is going to release and what it isn't going to release,
sure.
Because there's speculation in the press whether or not Sarah Ferguson is going to be invited, whether or not the Beckhams are invited as well. Do you think we're going to get a clear idea of who's coming?
I think, well, who knows? People might be sworn to secrecy. Sarah Ferguson, for example, I think that's with any family. You know, she may even not want to be going herself, let alone not be invited. She may want to stay away. But who knows? We'll maybe see. Maybe Victoria Beckham could slip up and mention that she's going, but who knows? Yeah,
and it's irresistible, isn't it? I mean, it's inevitable there'll be so much speculation in the run-up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we'll also see lots of close family and friends. You know, they are very social people. Both, you know, William and Harry are really social. They go out quite a lot. You know, even a week or two after the announcement of our engagement, they were both seen out at Annabelle's in Mayfair. You know, and so I'm sure a lot of our friends from university, from St Andrews, will be invited along. And you've also got to remember as well that the ceremony obviously is going to be the big event that you'll have 1,900 people invited to. Then there's only 600 people coming to the lunchtime reception, which is hosted by the Queen. But then the really intimate ceremony, event rather, will be the evening reception hosted by Prince Charles. And I would imagine we won't even have our own Prime Minister being invited to that. That will be really close family and friends.
I'm sure we'll speak lots more in the run-up to April the 29th, the big day. Mark Niemierko, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.